All right, Shalom, Shalom. Brothers and sisters, back out to preach the gospel, the downfall of Babylon the Great. First and foremost, give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakrakudash. Double honor to the apostle, is the great millstone, the man taught this truth, gave it his sound doctrine. We're going to say Shalom to the elect, wherever you may be. All right, so brothers and sisters, we're going to start off. First topic going to be, about, this voting that you see going on. Because, I think November the 5th, I think that's election day. Because, you've been seeing it, beginning all them ads on YouTube and stuff about, the voting and stuff. They might play a video, say something bad about Kamala. They'll play a video, say something bad about Trump. Just stirring things up. It's just a distraction to the people. That's all it is, Because once again, majority of our people, they trust in the system. In that scripture, they go down into Egypt. Paraphrasing. You bring that out next. So yeah, man. So all that voting stuff that going on, it just a distraction to the people, man. Because they don't know what's going on. Because let me tell you, man, that voting stuff don't matter because the elites who rule this society, they already know who they want up there. See, voting is just a little tactic they use. They use that so the people don't, I say, go against the government, because if they, man, the people, they got something to do with it, which they don't. Who the president, they won't overthrow the government. So yeah, that's why they try to use that deception on the people.
And at the end of the day, it don't really matter who they put in the White House, because, hey man, it ain't gonna change prophecy. Prophecy still gonna come to pass. And goddamn voting, that's something to do with more the government and politics.
Right.
And how about Shema Shai ain't really dealing with Esau government and politics. And us as Israelites, we shouldn't be dealing with that stuff either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the day, it's all bullshit. It don't matter.
Right, man. Because the elites, they use deception by, making this voting, because they're trying to deceive the people. See, the people don't know that it's up to them who's gonna be up in there anyway. Cause they already know who they're gonna put up there. See, all this debating and stuff, you see the president debating and stuff, all that, it's just a distraction, to blind the people. But we're not ignorant of his devices. Right. So you go ahead and bring out that first scripture. Because if you vote for a president, that means you put your trust in that president. See, what the people hoping for, that they're gonna get somebody in there and they're gonna change things. But ain't nothing gonna change because, according to prophecy, things gonna continue to keep getting bad.
Ecclesiastes 12 verse 10, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Right. And with that, so we got a lot of enemies. We got the other nations, the 2/3, but the main person I want to touch up on is, Esau, Edom. Right, you're not supposed to be trusting these devils, voting for presidents and stuff. And then this Kamala woman, she not even one of us, no way. They said she an Indian or something.
So-called East Indian.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Basically, Ishmael, I believe.
Right. Yeah, but the so-called black woman, they think she's so-called black, but she not.
They gonna be sick as hell.
Right. See, because with a lot of these women, it's about their emotions. They vote off their emotions, how they feel. That's why they vote for Kamala. Because she a woman and stuff. And then that woman Kamala, she talking about making rights for the LGBTQ stuff. All that type of stuff. That was she trying to uplift. That's all she about. See, end of the day, these presidents are puppets to the elites. They gonna push the elites' agenda, They're not gonna make nothing good for you people. That's not why they set up, you know. Grab that scripture. Go down into Egypt. Use your phone, you need to. Cause that's what our people doing. They going down into Egypt. Now, this Egypt referring to America, Babylon the Great, the spiritual Egypt. You know. They're going to show you that they putting their trust in the government. You know, they're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be putting your trust in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. And another thing with their phone crap. First of all, if you just grab that scripture about 192 each. I got. Yeah, hold on. So like I was saying, like with their bone crap and trying to pick a president, if you an Israelite, you ain't supposed to be doing that no way, because first of all, if you gonna choose somebody to be your leader, it's supposed to be somebody of your own nation. And we already got somebody that lean us as Yahweh Shah. So all that voting stuff, you know, we don't care about none of that. This system is on a decline, man. We just out here to condemn, you know, this system, man.
Our people, they don't care like how about Shah.
Right.
But he is, man. But they see the prophets out here on the highways and byways. You know what I'm saying? Like out here teaching and prophesying. They don't care about that. They gonna do their own thing. That's why I'm gonna bring out the scripture. This is Isaiah 31. Isaiah 31 verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord.
Right, that's our people, you know, they trusting in their government. They ain't looking for Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. You know, they looking for the president that could change things, make things better for them. But that's not gonna happen. You know, these people in America, they just a bunch of simpletons, you know. They can't think for themselves, you know. A lot of them a bunch of dummies, you know. Okay. What's the scripture I'm gonna take you to grab? Maybe come at 2. Let's see. We'll go into, oh yeah, Habakkuk 2 and 3. I'll grab that. Right, because while y'all busy voting, you know, this what about to get ready to take place. You want to start from the top.
To see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer if I am proved. Verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Stop right there. So right, the vision is the prophecies. What's finna get ready to take place. You know what the men of the Lord are out here, you know, warning the people of. You know, the troubled times, like Jacob's trouble, you know, the implementation of the MOTB, which is the RFID chip, World War III, right, those perilous times, you know. That's the vision, the prophecies. All right, 2 more.
Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not lie. Though it tell me, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tell you. So right now, basically, you gotta be patient with on these prophecies, because they still gonna come to pass. You know what I'm saying? From the point in time, the time's still coming. Just because Jacob Trouble ain't fully took off yet, that don't mean you're not gonna come. You just gotta, sit back and wait on it. Okay.
Read verse 4. And right there.
Chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
Right, the judge, meaning the righteous, gonna live by faith. So when these times come, the righteous, they're gonna have the faith in Yahweh, by Hashem and Yahushua. They're gonna make it through those times. But the rest of you people, y'all ain't gonna make it.
At the end of the day, we push this a lot, man. The Lord is only dealing with his elect at the end of the day. The elect of the nation of Israel.
Right.
Not the whole world, not every single Israelite.
Mm-hmm. So that's who's gonna receive this Nazareth understanding, the elect, because that's who it's meant for. Cause it's just like this, you're a believer back then, you're a believer now. That's reincarnation. That's in the Bible.
Right, man, basically everybody back in that box today.
Okay. I'll grab it. Hebrews chapter 11. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That's right. You can't see faith. Faith is you hoping for something, you believe in it, and with you not being able to see it, and that's us, right? Because we haven't seen the prophecies, yet, but we know it's coming because we got faith and hope in it, So that's what it's about, You having faith, in this truth. You gotta believe in these words, Ephesians 2 and 8 and 9. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High, not of works, lest any man should boast. So right, you saved through faith, your belief.
Ain't none of us keeping all the laws, man.
Right.
Just like today the Sabbath, but actually the Sabbath go down.
This evening.
Yeah, this evening. See, I'm being working until 11. You see what I'm saying? Right. See, you gotta go to work to make money and shit like that to survive.
Yeah.
So every time the Sabbath come up, you just can't just not go to work all the time. You know what I'm saying?
And another thing said, by grace, now how we have grace because Yahushua, you know, shed his blood. That's how we had grace. That's why we able to, you know, ask the Lord for forgiveness for Yahushua. So yeah, that Joel 2, verse 1.
Joel 2, starting from the top, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is not at hand.
Right. Blowing the trumpet means, you know, sending out the warning. Right. And warning the people. That's blowing the trumpet. Right. Another thing, you just can't blow the trumpet one time. So that goes to show you gotta continue to keep constantly warning the people. Right. But you just blow the trumpet one time, people ain't gonna, you know, you can't get nobody's attention like that. You gotta keep doing it. It's like back then, you know, when, you know, let's say everybody get ready to go to war, let's say Israel. So they will have somebody blow that horn. But he wouldn't just blow it one time, he had to keep blowing it too. You heard it. So same thing with us now, we gotta continue to keep blowing the trumpet. Warning people of danger that's to come in the near future.
Cause like, if you just blowing it one time, you really just doing it more weekend.
Right.
The scripture speak about that. Revelation 3:16. King James Version. So then, because thou art lukewarm, neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. So man, you not being consistent. You taking breaks from teaching. You know what I'm saying? Being lazy. Then how about you outside? Eventually gonna cast you away. Because you ain't doing your job.
Right.
Because you got, you know what I'm saying? If you giving your attention more to the things in the world than trying to serve how about Shema Shai, and spend time with how about Shema Shai, you know, how about Shema Shai, they basically not dealing with you.
Right.
You don't want that.
What's that scripture? Love not the things that are in the world.
Right.
You know? Because if you love in the world, then you don't love Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. You know? It's just plain and simple, you know? Basically, you love the world, you love wickedness.
Right.
So you against righteousness. Because that's what the world is, you know, a whole bunch of wickedness. And the elites, they make people hate righteousness, you know?
Right.
Because, like, what we doing right now is a righteous thing, but the world look at that like that's some evil we doing, you know? But no, we doing the right thing,
Right.
you know? You an Israelite, you ain't trying to repent, come back to the Lord, you in trouble, man. You was in serious trouble, you know? Because day to day, we getting closer to this thing, man. A lot of people not paying attention, man. That war over there is finna escalate. In the U.S., they finna get involved, you know? And down here, it's gonna be chaos. You see all the hurricanes going on, you know? That ain't by no coincidence. The Lord doing that. He fucking them for folks up, man.
Like, you know, scripture speaks about that, how it gonna be like earthquakes and, you know, like stuff like that in different places.
Yeah, right.
So, really, at the end of the day, all this really just, you know, prophecy, man.
Right, it's just part of the last days
Like,
that we in.
Joel 2, verse 2. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. So, a day of darkness and gloominess, man. They're going to basically, a lot of chaos gonna be going on. That's going into it. Like the
Day of the Lord.
Yeah. And the clouds, man. The Lord, he gonna when he appear, the sky basically gonna be like dark, man.
Right. The Lord chariot gonna be covering the whole face of the earth.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna see it.
It's gonna be a day of catastrophe right there, man.
Right, but you simplehead Christians, y'all think the day of the Lord is something to be happy about.
Well, they think the day of the Lord is the damn rapture that they learned about in the hood.
Yeah, that they gonna get lifted up. No, that's the elite.
Yeah.
Them the only ones that making up out of here, man. The elite. All the rest of you people, y'all gonna be destroyed by ICB and missiles. A lot of y'all gonna die doing Jacob's trouble.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know gonna die now, even before Jacob's trouble too.
Oh yeah, judgment going out, man. Judgment going out, and we're not even in judgment time yet.
Right.
Because see, the word's still going out. You still got an opportunity, if you're an Israelite. But when judgment time get here, the word not gonna be out no more. Things gonna be real bad.
Alright, verse 3. Verse 3. A fire devours before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness, and nothing shall escape them.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, man. When that shit come, man, the day of the Lord come, and the niggas start hitting down, and hey, man, ain't nobody gonna be able to escape that.
Right.
That shit gonna swallow a lot of y'all up.
Mm-hmm.
The only ones that's gonna make it out alive is the elect.
That's right. And then see the elect, when it's saying they're gonna be scarcely saved. Right.
Like the elect, they gonna be in the middle of it,
Mm-hmm.
and it ain't gonna touch them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I still speak about scarcely saved.
Right. They're gonna be like I was saying, they're gonna be a very scary day. It's gonna be very dreadful. People gonna be going insane, man, because you best believe, these people gonna be thinking, oh, aliens coming or something like that. You something they see on the movies and stuff. Americans, they just brainwashed, man. They listen to wherever these devils they tell them, They don't try to find it out for themselves, So we got to understand it, The Lord, He brought us into the light, so we know what's going on. And only the Lord can do that. And another thing, how these Christians like say, oh, I chose the Lord. You didn't choose the Lord, man. What's that scripture? You have not chosen me. Grab that. Yeah, grab that. Yeah, you can't choose the Lord, man. The Lord choose you. If He wants you. So y'all just bugged out, man.
This is John 15:16. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit.
Right?
That your fruit should remain. That whatsoever you shall ask of the Father in my name, He may give it to you.
Right. So let's talk about the prophets. Basically, Lord, He chose who He wanted to be a prophet. He said, bring forth fruit. That means teach. Be teaching sound doctrine too. Don't be teaching no bugged out stuff.
Right.
Because that's not fruitful. Because look at the apostles of the great millstones. They got good fruit because you got a lot of brothers that is up under them. And that learn from those men because, right, they bring it forth fruit, you know? And they teach a sound doctrine. They're not switching up for the bag like a lot of the other groups.
Now, the book of Amos, 3rd chapter, verse 7, it says, surely the Lord doeth nothing but revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets.
Right, the Lord dealing with the prophets, man.
Right.
The Lord ain't dealing with you Christians. Y'all don't know the Lord, man.
Not to cut you off, but the prophets, they know the mysteries. Like, basically the secret is the mysteries, you know, the prophecies in this book.
Right.
That the average Christian or the average person in the world can't break down or, you know, get the understanding of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm, because the Bible is a book of mysteries, man.
Like,
You know?
you see, like, prime example. They might think that the 10 horns is referring to an actual beast with 10 horns.
Right.
No, 10 horns, like, you know, that's the NATO. The different nations of Esau Edom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just an example right there. See, they taking the scriptures too literal. You know, literally. They ain't got no understanding. Nope. You still in Joel 2. Joel 2 verse 4. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses and a horseman. So shall they run. Right, man, they see the chariots, man, they try to run. Verse 5. Like the doors of the chariots on the top of the mountains shall they leap, like the doors of the flame of the fire that devour the stubble. As a strong people set in battle array. Verse 6, before their face the people shall be much pain, all faces shall gather blackness. Basically, you know, describing their fear. People gonna be so scared, man. They gonna have like, you know, like a pale face, not pale, but you know, it's just an expression like how you see like in the cartoons and shit. People get scared.
Yeah.
They face turn like pale, like they see a ghost or some shit.
Yeah, they frozen, you know, frozen in fear.
That's just an example, man. These people gonna be losing their mind. You know?
And right, you know, you can only imagine like how that's gonna play out, you know. It's gonna be so serious because you know it's gonna be a serious day. The Lord gonna destroy this place in 1 hour. So the Lord gonna get busy, man. Because the thing about it, the Lord gonna use a lot of them chariots to bring forth that fire too. So like I was saying, the Lord gonna use a lot of them chariots to bring forth that fire. Cause them chariots are gonna be beaming folks and stuff. So yeah. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, them chariots, they're gonna be getting busy too on their place. They're gonna be bringing forth the fire. You know, cause the chariots, they're gonna be beaming folks, you know, and stuff. They're gonna be destroying America too. But the missiles, it's gonna finish it off, you know. But that's the day of the Lord, man. The day of the Lord, not nothing to be happy about.
Right.
So that's all you got on Joel 2. We could jump somewhere else. All right. I'm gonna get Isaiah 35. No, not Isaiah. Ezekiel 35.
It's all right, man. We're gonna bring out some more prophecy. We're going into the book of Ezekiel. You know, that's that's a book of prophecy too.
Right.
You know?
So, man, it's just the main focus is prophecy, you know. Because that's what's going on, you know. That's what's finna take place, prophecy. So that's where our focus at. Our focus ain't on the world, you know, sports, or like voting, or whatever it is in the world that people care about. Isaiah, it's like Ezekiel 35. Starting from the top. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir. Now, Mount Seir talking about America, Babylon the Great. And prophesy against it. And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord, power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. And I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. So, like, just like you said, your place gonna be like a wilderness. Right, the Lord gonna leave the place desolate. Because when your house shot come back with the angels, you know, the chariots gonna be zapping this place, and the missiles just gonna totally annihilate this whole country. That's how the place gonna be a wilderness. All right, verse 4, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate. Right, all these cities in America like LA, New York, Miami, you know.
Even goddamn, like the symbols of America gonna be destroyed, man. Like when I say symbols of America, I'm talking about like the Statue of Liberty, the mountain with them devil's faces on it, Mount Rushmore.
Right.
Oh, they're gonna be done away with too. They're gonna be destroyed too.
Right.
The White House. Yeah.
I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Right? People gonna know it's the Lord who did it. The Lord gonna show His power once again in the earth. Just like with Pharaoh, when He built Pharaoh up. You know, cause he was on top, but the Lord He took him down hard. You know. You go read about them plagues. What book? I think it's the book of Exodus, I think. Not too sure, I gotta look back into it. But yeah, the Lord, He played Pharaoh, you know, Egypt. You know, ancient Egypt. You know, back then. You know. He killed their firstborn, you know, all type of stuff. So right, that's what the Lord finna get ready to do now. Doing this time. He finna send plagues upon, you know, America, man. Babylon the Great.
Lord, when He fed up, we did play Babylon the Great. I'm gonna bring out one scripture right here. This Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord, right? How about Shema Shah watching everything that's going on in America? You know what I'm saying? The wickedness has reached the heavens, man. Goddamn. The ones that He gonna save is the elect.
Right.
Lord said, He'll save Jacob. You bring out again. That's why I say that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, because he gonna save a few Israelites. You know what I'm saying? And that's the elect of the nation of Israel.
Right. The Lord said, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated.
Right.
Now the Lord's only concerned with His elect, because the 2/3 they're gonna be destroyed. You know, majority of Israel is not gonna make it. All right, verse 5, still in Ezekiel 35. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Right, that's talking about devils, man, Edomites. Y'all did all that bloodshed to the Lord's people. You know, back then doing the slavery, or just doing segregation, and now to this day, it's still happening. You know, so-called black people still getting lynched. You know,
Getting got down, brutalized, shot down by the cops and shit.
right?
Being racially profiled against. And really, that just go back to the curse of Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Being called bywords and shit.
Right.
Not even just so-called blacks, but it's called too.
Mm-hmm.
Being called wetbacks, I think. But,
Yeah, I seen one video they do with calling, I think the so-called Haitians. The brothers from Levi. Yeah, Levi. He calling them, this Edomite would call them sand monkeys. See, man, so the hatred still goes on. See, what in that thing is that he's still mad about his birthright, you know? He sold his birthright. When you read about that in the book of Genesis, about Esau and the birthright. But see, the thing is, Jacob was going to get it anyway. So that's all there is, the matter about that birthright. So they got that hatred toward Jacob.
But Jacob was, set up to be the chosen in the beginning.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay. Verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, power I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. See if thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Talking about you Edomites. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate. So there you go again. And cut off from it him that passed out and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men in thy hills and in thy valleys. And in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and in thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. So right. So I'm gonna get on that. So, right, man, the Lord, he gonna pay y'all back, man. You Edomites. That's why gonna be a recompense. So gonna be a payback towards the nation of Edom. Because they're not gonna get away with nothing they did to our people. That's why the Lord, he messing up, the devil system now. Until it's completely destroyed. That's right, the Lord gonna do some serious slaying, man. That's what we waiting on. We hastening that day. We hastening the day of the Lord. Everybody else, carrying on, being a bunch of simpletons. No, we looking for the Lord to return. And you can just see it in people's face, man. People a whole bunch of zombies, man. I tell you, but because, I be at work and I work in the store. I mean, I see all type of spirits be coming up in there, man, just bugged out. The people losing it.
I be seeing it too. I work in the store too. Goddamn. It's just a lot be going on, man. The people with different spirits and shit.
Right.
Coming around. Like, I'm walking on the aisle. Motherfucker from a couple feet away yelling for no reason. Acting crazy. They be grown folks too, acting childish and shit.
Mm-hmm. But that's what America about, a whole bunch of folly. Even with the campaign stuff, man. You see, there's a whole bunch of folly. Cause if I'm not mistaken, they had, what's her name? Was it Megan Thee Stallion or something? Performing or something with Kamala. I'm not sure.
Something like that.
And then they had Trump ass at a McDonald's. So you can't take their country serious.
It just be a lot of ridiculous programming going on.
Mm-hmm.
These people, they just lost in the sauce, man.
Exactly.
They don't know what's gonna happen.
But see, that's why, we just be thanking the Lord every day that we were able to come into this light and obtain this knowledge and understanding. Because the Lord who gave it to us, first and foremost, like we were saying earlier, you can't choose the Lord. See, we didn't choose the Lord chose us. He brought us out of the world. If the Lord didn't want us, we'd still be in the world now. We're probably getting ready to celebrate Halloween, Christmas, all type of pagan stuff, man. But no, the Lord, he brought us out there. And that's mercy right there. That's real mercy. Because if you don't, first of all, you don't have the truth, the Lord didn't have mercy on you. So, having the truth, that's the real mercy, you know.
Right.
Being able to know what's going on and how to prepare for it. Cause trust me, when things do pop off, hey, people gonna know what to do, man.
And they're gonna be looking for the men of the Lord that was out here giving the warning. You should have got the warning, when you had the chance.
Before you leave, you go ahead and bring that out about the family of the word.
Amos 8 and 11.
Right.
Then after that, I'm gonna grab the other scripture. Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. So, right, man, that's the time we're coming into. We're not gonna see the men of the Lord out here on the highways and edges no more, prophesying like they used to.
Right.
The internet probably gonna be shut down. You gonna be able to watch the prophets on. You gonna be able to watch the brothers and stuff on YouTube and stuff like that. You know. Goddamn. And y'all gonna be looking for. And that time coming, y'all gonna be out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to look for them. I'm gonna grab that. Amos 8 and 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall wander. I'm gonna read it again. Amos 8 and 12. They shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Right, man. They would be doing something, going around looking for guys that be like, hey, what them guys was that was out there talking about this was gonna happen, that was gonna happen. I don't see them. So y'all wait till it's too late.
Right. And a lot of them, they already realizing that, you know, the prophets, they were telling the truth. Because the things what they're seeing, you know, what they've been speaking of, you know, they actually seeing it, you know, finna take place. So yeah, man, this ain't gonna be out here forever. See, what's the Christian go to? Oh, I got grace, all that. See, they don't understand. It's a grace period. You don't have grace forever. We're in the grace period right now, but pretty soon the grace period gonna end. That's when a lot of judgment gonna start going out. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into that second Ezra. We'll go to that second Ezra 15.
Alright, Shalom, Lord willing, I'll be back soon. Gotta clock in and go. You know what I'm saying? Do what I gotta do. But yeah, Shalom.
So I'm gonna start from the top. Second Ezra 15. It's a lot. Alright, second Ezra chapter 15. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which is going on now. We speaking prophecy, warning the people of the dangers that come in the near future. Right, we are commanded to do that, as being men of the Lord. Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the iniquity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Right, you know, a nigga like Charleston White, and Anton Daniels, whatever. You know, anybody who against the truth in general, you know. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So everybody who against the word, you're gonna be judged. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Right, that's what's coming in the future. you know, to America, Babylon the Great. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. So that's what to look forward to in the future, not America being great again, whatever. Verse 6, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled. I'm gonna get a precept of that. So why is wickedness polluting the whole earth? I'm gonna bring it out. Job 9:24. All right, here we go. Oh, slide. All right, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and the wicked, that's talking about the elites of Edom, you know, top banking families. He covered the face of the judge thereof, if not where and who is it? Right, you know, during the Renaissance, Esau changed all the images of the Lord, you know, the men, you know, and got false images of the angels, you know. So yeah, that's what it's talking about when he covered the faces of the judges there. You know, he basically, he painted things his image. But that's not the true image though. So yeah. So the elites is the reason why this place is full of wickedness. Okay. Verse 7, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's us, we complaining to the Lord about all this wickedness going on. That's why we putting up curses upon this place. We coming out here on the highways of hedges condemning this system. But we tired of all the wickedness. Waiting for the Lord to come back, you know, and bring order and righteousness. Okay. Verse 9, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Right, as before, because the Lord, he already played ancient Egypt, you know, with Pharaoh. The Lord talking about America, you know. He gonna bring plagues upon America. Okay. Verse 12, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with fearful consolation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword in their destruction draweth not, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right, the sword in destruction draweth not. So it's coming, man. You know, it's like we read earlier, Habakkuk 2 and 3. You know, it will surely come, right? I mean, he positive they're gonna come to pass, and we not to it, you know. All right. Verse 16, but there shall be sedition among men, and invade one another. And that's going to happen during Jeremiah 30 and 7 in Jacob's trouble. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right? Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, because during that time, you know, they're going to have the troops out there, martial law, so they're going to be blocking off the roads and stuff, so people ain't going to be able to go nowhere. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So letting you know the condition of, it's like letting you know the conditions of Jacob's trouble. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, meaning a weapon, whatever it is, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, you know, that famine, and for great tribulation. And that word tribulation goes to suffering. Behold, safe the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Libanians to turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen. So will I do also in recompense. Right. That word recompense meaning payback. So the Lord, he gonna pay Esau back for the things he did to the Lord's people. Okay. So read this again, verse 21, still in 2 15. Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also in recompense in their bosom, thus saith the Lord power. My right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. Right, you Edomites. Especially y'all, because y'all do all the bloodshed. The fire is gone forth from his wrath, and have consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. That's all right. And that's going into the times in the near future. So it's gonna be some real rough times, you know, for these Americans, man. You know, because all the joy and happiness that's gonna come to an end. Because what the Lord said, let me read it again. Right. 2 Corinthians 15:18. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Right, because America is full of pride, man. You know, these people, you know, they wake up every day, do wickedness, and they boast too, man. You got some real prideful individuals here in America, man. Right, because they think, because they got money, they don't talk, nothing can stop them, but see, they don't realize that that's finna come to an end. The real reality finna, you know, set in. Let me grab Jeremiah 30 and 7. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. That's right, none is like this day, because we had some bad things happen here in America. You know, like, we had 9/11. I wasn't born then, but I heard about it though. You know, yeah, other things that went on, but this place haven't really felt nothing real heavy like something like Jacob's trouble was coming, man. So yeah, man, it goes to show you, man, ain't nothing gonna compare to a time like Jacob's trouble. It said that none is like it. It's gonna be the worst time ever. There's gonna be a lot of stuff going on. You know, you had cannibalism, wild beasts might be eating folks, you know, a lot of rape, robbery, murder. But it's gonna be increased. Famine, people gonna be starving. Right, them the times that are coming. But it said he should be saved out of it. That's talking about the elect. Because the Lord, he going to show the days for the elect. All right. Let me get Revelation 17. Revelation 17. And there came one of the seven angels, which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great whore. He's talking about America. That sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication. Right? Because these other nations, they had traded with America, Babylon the Great. You know, they uplift the whore. Say it like that. And the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of the names of the blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great. Now, why was it called a mystery? Because they didn't know back then that Babylon the Great was talking about America. See now today we know that the mystery of Babylon the Great is America. You know, because we learned it from our apostles and elders, you know. Grand Millstone, you know, that the whore is talking about America, Babylon the Great. All right. The mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Right, because that's what's in America. A whole bunch of harlots, a whole bunch of filthy abominations. So yeah. And I'm going to skip to verse 16. And the 10 horns, which thou sawest upon the beast, the 10 horns being the NATO, and the beast being the, you know, the little empire, the Roman Empire, the system. These shall hate the whore, right? The whore being America, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For the Most High had put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. Right, basically, the other nations, they're going to be against America, man. You know? They're gonna make war with the whore. And they're gonna leave it play this. You know? They're gonna get burnt with fire. See, while the war going on, Yahweh Shai gonna return with the angels. And then they're gonna start trying to fight the Lord. And then the Lord just gonna obliterate them. And then the missiles, they're just gonna end, you know, America. You know? And that's all part of prophecy, so that's what's coming in the future. You know? This is what we should be paying attention to. You know, this system going down. We ain't trying to uplift this system. We out here to condemn this place. Let me grab this. Revelation 18, verse 5, for her sins have reached her to heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double. Right. And the sins reaching the heavens, because you know a whole bunch of wickedness going on in this place. And that's talking about Babylon. So she's gonna be rewarded double. She gonna have to drink that cup, and part of that cup is slavery. And I'm gonna grab that, Revelation 13:10. Revelation chapter 13, verse 10. I'm gonna start at verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So right. Basically, he gonna go into captivity because he led us into captivity. He gonna die by the sword because he been killing us with the sword. So everything coming back, you know, to E, man. He gonna repay for everything he did. So basically the future for you Edomites, y'all gonna be destroyed and y'all going into captivity. That's your future right there. I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up. Let me grab end off with this. This is gonna be a society that is coming in the future. Revelation 13, verse 16. I'm gonna start at verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. That image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right, this is gonna be that time of Jacob's trouble, you know, when they're gonna implement that sea hill. They're gonna get strict with it, you know. So you're not trying to bow down to them, they're gonna try to throw you in the freedom camp and try to kill you. Verse 16, and he caused all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right, let's talk about the RFID chip, you know. That's gonna be a new currency in the future. They're gonna do away with the money. And that's gonna be part of the New World Order. But they're gonna try to make everything digital. So they're gonna make it where you try to get a chip. People on Esau gonna be trying to tag folks. Cause the chip gonna have all your information in and stuff. But you know, that's just something they've been planning for years. But it's gonna come to pass. That's prophecy. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, say he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So right, you won't be able to buy in this society unless you got that chip, man. You know. So yeah, man, that's gonna be a real faith tester too during that time. That's when our faith gonna be tested, when they implement that sea hill. Gonna be a serious time, man. You know, we gotta hold strong on our faith. I'm gonna get Revelation 3 verse 10. because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Now, what is that? What I just read, the implementation of the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Well, that's what's coming, man. It's gonna try everybody. It's gonna be a digital society, And you people, y'all gonna have to take that if you want to continue to keep operating in this society. But if you take it, you're gonna be destroyed by ICBM missiles. If you take that on chip, because you can't repent for it. I'll end off with this. Revelation 22, verse 7. Behold, I come quickly. It's talking about Yahushua. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy of this book. Right, blessed is he that keepeth. All right. Like I said, blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecies of the book, which is the Bible. So, blessed are the ones that teach in sound doctrine, warning the people, teaching the prophecies. That's what the Lord's talking about. To the end, because those that endure to the end, the same shall be saved, right? You got to endure to the end. Can't endure for a while and just stop. No, you got to endure to the end. Those are the ones that are going to be delivered. So that's the end of it. The Lord willing, you edifying. Salakia, they're working on the road over here. So I'm ending off. Lord willing, you edify. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, B'Kakodash. Double honor to the apostle elders, the great millstone once again. Shalom to the elect. Lord, when I back in the lesson. All right, shalom. Keep the faith.